and welcome back to my channel. I am a real estate agent here in Chicago and I look at listings every single day, which is so much fun because I'm actually obsessed with the different real estate and like architecture and stuff in Chicago, and there's just so many different unique things that we have here. I know this is something that I love to look at all the time and just kind of see like what's available, what's hitting the market, what could you get for certain budgets. So today we are looking at what a $1 million budget could get you in the city of Chicago. I've pulled 4 different listings, different areas, different styles, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And by here, I mean read the comments because I don't actually get to hear your voices, unfortunately. Anyways, starting off, this is 215 West Illinois, Unit 2B2C. It's actually 2 different units that they've combined into one. 3 bed, 3 bath, $1 million. They're all $1 million, but this one's actually massive. This is 4,396 square feet. That is huge. The HOA fees for this one per month are $1,694. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, but considering they've combined 2 units into one, I actually would have thought it would be a lot higher than that, so that's not too bad. Taxes are $32,000 a year. I'm not really sure why it doesn't compute it up here. Anyways, 2 parking spaces included, a wood-burning fireplace, possible outdoor space. I don't know what they mean by that, but this is right in the heart of River North. Great location, very much right downtown, really easy to get around. You're really close to the brown and the purple line. This estimator is off because it doesn't have the taxes included, probably be closer to like 9,000 and some change. Very cool, unique loft building in the heart of River North. The exposed brick on the outside, I love the arch shapes on the windows. You're gonna see a lot of these like rounded corners and things. It's not super modern or updated. It's not outdated either, but it definitely has like its own unique style. High ceilings, you do have a ceiling fan. This library right here is so pretty. Here's another shot of that library area. Cool city view. I love this. I think the fact that they have a big piece of art right there was super cool. The wood burning fireplace, very cozy. This is their dining room area. I think this is like a den living room space with a TV. And then there's like a desk and stuff in there. Lots of storage. I'm pretty sure that's all storage. This is one of 2 kitchens, which is kind of crazy because they've combined 2 units. You've got 2 kitchens. So here is the first of 2. There's like a mini fridge here and then the dishwasher there, which is interesting. And then the full fridge there. Bathroom, bedroom, the 2 twin beds. But fully enclosed bedroom, which isn't always the case in loft buildings. Here is another one of the bedrooms. Keep in mind, this is a 3 bed. These blinds gotta go. That is one of my pet peeves in a home is the slot blinds. I hate them. This is like a weird, funky office space that I don't fully understand, but they have like a bunch of desks in here. Like I think that's 1, 2, 3 desks. I can't really tell. I'm gonna be totally honest. Then here is your second kitchen. And this side has like the exposed brick painted white hallway. Second living room, another wood burning fireplace. Bedroom? Question mark? Is this like a studio? I'm gonna pull up the floor plans at the end. It's so unique. So here's where the library area was, wood burning fireplace, living room. Here's that den, dining area, kitchen. Then you keep walking, bedroom. I think this is where it connects from the 2 units. So there's 1 bedroom, bathroom, office, space, another library there, primary bedroom all the way over here. And then this one is the bedroom that's not fully enclosed. So like, I think this unit must have been like a studio sort of situation, but then you have the kitchen and then dining room and living room again, and then your own foyer there too. So you have 2 different entrances. So the way that they have this marketed, they say like it could be a multi-generational family. So like you wanted to have like mother-in-law right there or some sort of situation like that. Definitely very unique. They mentioned that you could rent out the second part if you wanted to. Regardless, it's a huge amount of space in one of these loft buildings. Very unique. I don't know who is going to buy it and what they're going to do with it, but I would love to be able to see because I think that's pretty cool. All right, next up, we are going to 3621 North Richmond Street. This is a single family home in Irving Park. This one is listed for $1 less. It's $999,999. 4 bed, 4 bath, 2,618 square feet. So significantly smaller than the first one, but this is a single family home. No HOA here, and your taxes are so much lower at $8,470. 2 parking spaces right off of Addison in Irving Park near like the Target. And then you're all in for this one. Roughly speaking, if you did 20% down, it would be about $6,000 a month. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you can tell that this unit was recently redone. It looks like it was probably an older unit that they've flipped. It is a very nice blank canvas, recently painted. The floors look new. I do like the floors on the staircase that they did there. This kitchen I think is really pretty, and it looks like you actually get really good storage in it, which is nice. You could do some bar stools here. This leads to outside. The pendant lights are like quite bold, but like I kind of really like them. It doesn't look like a huge kitchen. It doesn't look super like open concept kitchen like for hosting hosting and stuff, but still a good kitchen space all the same. And then this I think could be a good area to be able to do a breakfast nook, like a smaller dining table. This I believe leads into the den. You can see the kitchen from there. So I think this is like the den space. Again, we're gonna look at the floor plans at the end. Bathroom, really nicely done. Staircase, I do like the light fixture and everything. I think that looks really nice. Good sized bedrooms, another bathroom. This one, your views are like much more neighborhoody, being in Irving Park versus being in River North. They do not have washer and dryer included in here. They have the hookups for it, but you would add your own washer and dryer. Another bedroom, bathroom. I do like all the finishes, the matte black and the white. It's just classic. It's very blank slate, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it. And then this is the finished basement. So huge amount of space down here too. Another full bathroom, which is nice. And then I think this is a bedroom in the basement, which is nice. I always think that would be nice, like if you wanted to have a spot for like parents or grandparents or something like that to come and stay, like a guest room, I think would make sense down there. We got some mechanics. This is the backyard. So I think this is your garage with the 2 parking spots. Then you have this little lawn, covered awning area in front of your garage. You have a big deck off of the back, which is nice. And then coming into floor plans. Okay, so this is your basement. So finished basement with the full bath. You got closets, bedroom right here, storage area, and then the utility room. So I think that is a great way to finish a basement. First floor, living room, dining room. That's that area that I think you could do as like a breakfast nook, kitchen, and then office. I love the double doors on an office. I think that that's really pretty. Plus another full bathroom. You could use that office as like a small bedroom if you wanted, but I don't really think you'd need to. And then coming upstairs, you have primary bedroom with a huge walk-in closet, your own bath, 2 smaller bedrooms, both with good closets. This is your laundry room, and then your bath for these 2 bedrooms to share up here as well. So all in all, I think that that's like a very good functional floor plan for a home, and still very much in Chicago proper, being in Irving Park. That area is getting more and more popular. So I thought that this one was an interesting one to throw into the mix. All right, next up, we have got an absolute Gold Coast classic. I think these buildings are so unique. This is 1550 North State Parkway, unit LIBA. I want to know why it's named that. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know. It's giving library to me. This is a 2-bed, 3-bath, listed at $1 million. It is 2,550 square feet. Its HOA fee per month is $2,413, and the taxes on it are $21,075 per year. 47-foot wide residence. I don't believe that this unit comes with any parking, even though they say number of parking spots too. It's not included in the price, and then it does clearly say rental parking is conveniently available next door. So for that reason, I think what they're referring to with these 2 spots is the parking next door, which is interesting because she's a lot to not have parking included. This one is in such a killer location though, being right on the park at the bottom of Lincoln Park, the very top of Gold Coast. So beautiful, like such a highly desirable location right there. And then you're all in for this one, roughly speaking with 20% down, would be $9,409 a month. Let's take a look at her. So right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, I think that it's one of these lower ones. I don't know if LIBA stands for like lower something, but I'm pretty sure it's that level of unit. Very beautiful, very historic old Chicago charm. Like that is some beautiful Chicago architecture. It's one of my favorite things about Chicago. Between the lofts, the old historic brownstones and everything, we've got so much cool stuff here to look at. Inside, very, very classic upscale. This, I believe, is what they call either the den or the family room, but they have it set up as a pool table. I love all the windows and glass in here. I think that would let so much natural light in. I believe that they have this set up as an office sort of space. And then these doors are French doors, so these close. See these, because you're like tree lined, this is why I think that it's on that lower level. And this just looks like a beautiful little sunny sunroom that I'd like to hang out in. Speaking of which, the sun is starting to come into my windows and it's going to blind me momentarily. Kitchen looks really nice. Honestly, nothing to write home about in comparison to the rest of the unit, in my opinion. It's definitely not like a hosting kitchen, but good standard kitchen, really nice. I think this is a half bath. This is one of the bedrooms. The full set of windows, very, very pretty. Bathroom, this shower looks incredible. Like the fact that it has this full seating area and everything is really nice. Oh, and that's all I've got. Why did I think I had so many more photos in this? So now that I'm looking at this, I'm like especially confused. I don't know where the other bedroom is. I don't know where the baths are. I'm definitely missing a lot here. Sometimes I can see old photos. All right, let's do this. Okay, I have dug up old photos that I'm going to share with you. So these are from when it was listed in 2015. So these are quite a bit older. We've got a foyer, living room. That's that sunroom with the French doors, still beautiful. Dining room, this is where that pool table is. This is the kitchen. Okay, here's one bedroom. I think that's the primary. I think this is the primary bath. This is giving me primary bath vibes. This walk-in closet is absolutely stupid. That is so big. And then I think this is that second bedroom that we were looking at. And maybe it's been redone because that doesn't look like any of the bathrooms that I've seen. And another very insane walk-in closet. All right, that gave us a little bit more context. I'm honestly more confused confused about this one. Between it being LIBA, not having floor plans, I don't really know. I know the building is gorgeous, but I'm a little bit lost on the unit itself. Moving on. Last but not least, 313 South Racine Street, Unit 4B, listed at $999,999. It is a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,200 square feet. This one is new construction in West Loop. Taxes each year are $20,018. HOA fee is $410 a month, which I actually was surprised about. I would have thought that it would have been a lot higher. Pretty reasonable considering a new construction building in that area. All right. Garage parking is available for an additional $50K. One parking spot not included in the price. So here's the kicker with this one. This is in West Loop. I feel like this from Ashland to Halstead is kind of what people consider like West Loop proper, probably like Lake down to Van Buren. What's particularly special about this home is it's in the Skinner School District, which is a very highly rated, very popular school in West Loop. A lot of people, if they're looking to live in West Loop, they really are keeping an eye out for that one. It's got a 9 out of 10 and you're right in that area. So a lot of people want to live in West Loop specifically to be able to get that school. So I think that that's something that's a big selling point for this one and why it is priced this way, because people want the location. Other than that, this one, all in, roughly speaking, 20% down would be $7,318 per month. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so new construction, very clean blank slate. It's very modern looking. The backsplash being seamless with the countertops is really nice. Again, I think when it comes to these new constructions, same with the single family home that was flipped, even though you personally may want something with like more color or design or anything, I think it's better to buy something that's a clean slate and you change it yourself, just because if any developer is going to do it, you're probably not going to like what they're doing and you're going to want it to be your own. So it's better to get something white and neutral and then you can change it however you'd like. Kitchen area, this is your living room. You've got your dining room over here. The kitchen does look like it has really good storage. This is obviously like staged. I think it's virtually staged even. So imagine this with like your stuff in there kind of thing. But ceiling fan, it's 10-foot ceilings. Do your TV and whatnot, make this very cozy. And then over here, you've got your dining table area. Okay, more pictures of the living room. You've got big windows in here too. Okay, so dining table area. This is a 6-seater. Weird they put it on an angle. Weird they put this on an angle. Not how I would have personally designed either of those things, but those are both things that can be pretty easily changed. Do love the oversized windows though. You're on the 4th floor here, so you're not ground level by any means, but you're also not super high up. Your view, not necessarily anything to write home about, but it's not bad either. This, I believe, is the primary bedroom. You do have the balcony off of it, which is cool. And in the primary bedroom, you can see the Sears Tower, which is really fun as someone with a Sears Tower view. I particularly love that. And the balconies look big. Like that looks like a pretty good size to be able to put some stuff out there. Is a little bit weird if you were hosting, the fact that you'd need to go through the bedroom to get to the balcony, but all the same. Walk-in closet. This is a really good closet setup. I'm pretty sure this is the alpha shelving from the Container Store, which is nice because it's all super customizable and you can move things around however you'd want, and you can buy more pieces for it if you'd want as well. Primary bathroom, so you have the dual vanity. It is a floating vanity, some good storage there. You've got lights on the mirrors. The lights on the mirrors is something where I wonder big time, like, is this a fad that is going to go away very soon? Because everywhere seems to do it now, and it just kind of feels like one of those things that I feel like people are going to look back on and be like, that is so 2020s or whatever they're going to call this era, but I don't know if that one's going to stick personally. Standing shower. Love the oversized tile in there. This is your 2nd bedroom. You've got a walk-in closet for this one as well. That is a very small, sad window in the 2nd bedroom, but it'll do. 2nd bathroom, full bathroom, which is nice. You've got this little office den area, which is very good. Love that. And then 3rd bedroom, bathroom, closet, standing shower in this one. Laundry room with a side-by-side washer dryer, and you've got the storage up above. And thank goodness, we love a floor plan. Okay, so coming in, just to recap, where's the front? Oh, you've got a front door there and there, and trees. Okay, so living room, dining room, balcony. There's the balcony off of that one. I think I missed that. So you could toast there as well, I suppose. This is kind of a long and narrow unit. Then bedroom, walk-in closet with bathroom attached. 2nd bedroom, walk-in closet, no bathroom attached, but bathroom right across the hall. So this would be like your guest one. Laundry room. And then into the primary suite, you've got bedroom, huge walk-in closet, dual vanities, and then toilet in its own separate room, plus another walk-in closet here, and then your balcony. So you got space to play with. All right, guys, those were my 4 different units that are all going for $1 million in Chicago right now. What do you think is worth it? What do you think isn't? I love looking at this kind of stuff. So if you do like this, let me know. And I'd love to make more videos like this of just like what you can get for different price points in the city. If you are looking to buy, rent, or sell in the city of Chicago, I would love to help you. I am a broker with Compass. I run the team Moxie. So my jot form is in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.